Confident appeal. We welcome one and all in this high-octane contest between these two wonderful teams. We have the match referee and both the captains in the center. Captain wins the toss and is elected to bat first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Good shot for a single. That's fiery from the bowler. Turned away for a single. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Well, he has to bowl that one again. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Well placed into the gap, possible too. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen in the world. And there comes the celebration and the crowd loves it. Smart bowling according to the field set. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Fantastic bit of fielding this. Very well played, just working on the field where the gap. Excellent dive, superb reflexes. That could well be the catch of the match. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Good shot for a single. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. He's not going to miss out on those. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Turned away for a single. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Good shot for a single.
The windows, Tina.
Turned away for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Batsman losing his concentration there. That struck beautifully, terrific shot that. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing, good effort by the fielder. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball, looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Very well struck, nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Spin him back, I think that's a good move. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Well, that's a 6. The power is extraordinary. They need more boundaries now to make up for their slow start. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. He's very lucky to get away with that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Good bowling, it beats him, all ends up. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Fortunate boundary for the batsman. Umpire signals leg byes. It doesn't matter how the runs come as long as they're coming. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Batsman losing his concentration there. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Last ball coming up. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Spinner brought into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. He didn't get any timing on that one. Ah, that's a good throw, straight into his hands. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. He decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Good shot for a single. Spinner brought back from the other end. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Good shot for a single. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Turned away for a single. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Very good running between the wickets. Excellent running between the wickets. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. It'd be interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. And the batting power play comes to an end. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Oh, he's thrown it wide. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Good shot for a single. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Up in the air. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Turned away for a single. This is poor fielding. They can't leak out runs like this. Fans would be disappointed. You need to try and make them work really hard for each run. This kind of a fielding effort is really not going to help them. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Big appeal, that looks very close, looks very tight. Decision goes to the third umpire. And yes, he gets his man. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Good shot for a single. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Turned away for a single. Ah, that's a good throw. Straight into his hands. Very good running between the wickets. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Squeeze a single there, good running. Pace bowler into the attack. Well, you can sense something is going to happen here. The bowler not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Excellent running between the wickets. Good shot for a single. Directed. As a batsman, one should never take on his arm. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Well bowled, that's a jaffa. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy. He decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Turned away for a single. Last ball coming up. Confident appeal. That's confirmed by the umpires. They put a good all-round performance today, bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.